Have you ever found yourself confused about when to use Optional.orElseGet instead of Optional.orElse? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this topic to clear up the confusion and help you understand the differences. I totally get it. It can be really frustrating when you're trying to grasp a concept and the explanations just don't click. Many developers have faced this same question, so you're in good company. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, can someone explain the difference between Optional.orElse and Optional.orElseGet in a clear and concise way? If you've ever been puzzled by this, stick around as we break it down. So what's the difference? Optional.orElse provides a default value directly, while Optional.orElseGet takes a supplier that generates a value only when needed. This distinction can be crucial in optimizing performance and resource usage. And don't go anywhere. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the differences, but also see practical examples that will make it all click. To understand when to use Optional.orElseGet over Optional.orElse, the user should first know that both methods provide a way to handle default values for an optional object. The key difference lies in how these methods handle the default value. With Optional.orElse, the default value is evaluated immediately, regardless of whether the optional is empty or not. In contrast, Optional.orElseGet only evaluates the default value when the optional is empty. This is particularly useful for cases where generating the default value is resource-intensive. For example, if the user has a method that generates a default value, they should use Optional.orElseGet to ensure that the method is only called when necessary. In summary, the user should choose Optional.orElse for simple, immediate defaults and Optional.orElseGet for potentially costly computations that should only occur when the optional is empty. Fun fact, the concept of optional in Java was inspired by the idea of avoiding null references, which have been a source of countless bugs in programming. So using optional is a step towards safer code. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests using Optional.orElseGet when the resource you need is expensive to obtain. With or-else, the heavy resource is fetched every time, even if it's not needed. In contrast, or-else-get only retrieves the heavy resource when it's necessary. Here's a quick tip. Use Optional.orElse when you have a simple default value and Optional.orElseGet when the default value requires computation. This can save you from unnecessary performance hits. And there you have it. You now know when to use Optional.orElse and when to opt for Optional.orElseGet. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more programming tips and tricks. Keep coding confidently.